as Juan is brought down. This is going to be the third card for Red Bull. Claims he got the ball.
But a very dangerous sliding tackle by Elinho. He did get a ball, but it didn't look good.
On debut for his new club in the book. Three cards, all for the visitors so far in this match. And once again, a set piece for Botafogo. They have plenty of height available. Not quite sure what Leo Ortiz is complaining about now. The decision's been made. The referee's not going to change it. And it's kept low. There's a flick, but in the end drops to Clayton. Difficult ball to deal with. It's got a bit scrappy here in the Nilton Santos. And Red Bull can finally make those changes they wanted to do about 5 minutes ago.
So Hiller out for Matheus Jesus and Italo out for Krigor.
Hiller's name didn't get called at all. And Krigor on then. Double swap.
Matheus Jesus, another talented player that has some off-field issues.
Well, we had a late flourish at the end of the first half. Are we in for one here in the Nilton Santos? Stalemate so far. Red Bull perhaps the happier of the two. Both teams though will stay in the bottom four. Krigor gets his first touch. Maybe more menace about Red Bull. Elinho forces the ball across the area. Golden chance! And it slips away. Was that Matheus Jesus in the danger zone?
But a beautiful play by Elinho. Krigor couldn't hit it. And now they want a handball by Vitor Luis.
It was on the turf. Arturo played the ball in. Handball, one of those very dodgy areas in football at the moment.
Artur was going to score. Did it hit his head or his hand?
A crucial moment in the match. VAR here in Brazil just tend to take an eternity, even with simple decisions.
Elmo Alves Rezende Cunha, the man in charge of VAR tonight.
Let's see it again from this angle. Victor Luis is on the ground. I'm not even sure he saw the ball was heading towards him, but even so, with the rules now, even if he doesn't know where the ball is, as we've seen it before here in Brazil.
We couldn't see much from that angles. Maybe they have another one.
And it really is something to be sorted out. For me, I would go for... Look, the head is down, but it doesn't really matter. Now, was it the head? Did it strike the arm in any way, shape or form? Was it just the head? Is that inconclusive, that kind of image? And should it be given anyway? It might be given under these rules.
That's the best angle. Maybe that's why they called Rodolfo Toschi Marques. I don't think that's enough to be a penalty.
He really needs to see it from behind the net. Again, difficult from that angle. The angle's not helping the officials, which is why it's taken an eternity to decide this. VAR, for all its good points, sometimes the way it's used doesn't help the flow of the match.
Botafogo just lost a match to Bahia on a controversial penalty.
And if the referee's not sure here, then don't give it. You can play this clip as many times as he wants to. I don't think it's going to help. Whatever call he's going to make is going to be very, very tight. And Ricardo could not see a conclusive image there. Over and over again. Officials are under pressure. Well, he's decided. Ricardo, yes or no?
I don't think it's a penalty.
Is that the kiss of death for Botafogo? We shall find out in just a second. Well, took him a long time to decide. Let's see it again one more time. I think that image was quite conclusive that it didn't strike the arm. That will add 3 minutes to the end of this match. We had 2 goals in stoppage time at the end of the first half, so it might be encouraging for one of these 2 teams, or both in fact. Jorginho. Mourinho's turn. Trying to trick his way through. Another appeal for a handball. Botafogo here struggling to clear their lines. Elinho is getting there. Now the referee, in fact, has gone for the penalty spot. I thought it was just outside the area. Who got the touch?
Handball by Canu.
Well, how much contact did he make? It's when it bounces up there. Was that a clean touch? The trickery of Elinho it was. We had the referee taking a very, very long look at a penalty claim just moments ago, and now he has given one here.
First of all, what a play by Elinho against 4 defenders.
The ball was an attempted clearance by the captain. The referee having to walk away. He's got the Botafogo players surrounding him.
But it's quite amazing, these things that happened to Botafogo. They scored the first goal. 1 minute later, the Red Bull scored the equalizer, and now when they survive an almost penalty, a very close goal by Vitor Luiz on a handball, a few seconds later another handball, and this time the penalty is confirmed.
Elinho trying to trick his way through, but it came off the captain and then hit Canu, who still continues to complain. The referee needs to get hold of things here. But it is one of those things in Brazilian football that the officials are surrounded. He made his call. I know it looks like he's in conversation with the VAR. And again, VAR is going to add minutes upon minutes of this match. Ricardo, for you, would you have given that one?
I don't think that's enough to be a penalty. Such an unlucky bounce. The ball was going nowhere. It wasn't going to the goal. It wasn't going to the forward of Bragantino.
We really have to go back to the days when it was deemed a penalty if the officials thought intention was involved, and now we're going to go across. It took him forever. He's still being chased by Kanu. And, well, hands on hips. Not quite sure what the body language means there. Is that referee training? You put your hands on hips and suddenly Kanu ran away. Took him forever to decide it wasn't the penalty. No question that this time the ball struck the arm.
But I wonder what he's going to see that could make him change his mind. If he saw a handball there, he's going to see the handball once again on VAR.
Or was it... okay. Is there a question of an offside as well when that ball was played forward by Elinho? That might come to the rescue of Botafogo. If the man down the centre, which looked like Krigor, had he strayed offside when that ball was played forward?
He had no intentions there.
Let's see. What's he given then?
So the penalty is confirmed.
Let's see it from this angle. Elinho. And the attempted clearance came off the unfortunate Kanu, who is being told to keep it buttoned, walk away. Penalty's been given. A lot of stoppage time to come at the end of this one. And after all of this, Claudinho has to keep his nerve, has to keep his cool to try to beat Cavalieri. Something really has to be done here because we've seen so many dubious handballs. Surely has to go back to intention or otherwise. Diego Cavalieri with so much experience. Claudinho has the technique. Can he keep his cool?
Cavalieri made a penalty save against Willian, the striker of Palmeiras.
Claudinho changing the angle of the run-up. Steps forward and drills it home. And Red Bull are in front in Rio de Janeiro. The penalty took forever. Red Bull won't mind. They find themselves ahead of Botafogo. And if things stay the same, they can climb out of the bottom four. Down the centre, Cavalieri had to make the call and saw it sail into the back of the net.
The 8th goal scored by Claudinho in the Campeonato Brasileiro. His first from the penalty mark. Such a big part of Red Bull Bragantino, the midfielder Claudinho. Now Red Bull with the lead. And for sure we're going to see a lot of additional time. Botafogo has plenty of time to answer.
Chase is on. Played it out smartly. I'm guessing 7, 8, maybe 9 minutes minimum to be added on at the end of this match. Good old days when it was 3. Long since gone.
So Eber Bessa out. Davi Araújo in. And also Salomon Kalou from the Ivory Coast. Former player of Chelsea. Of Lille. In for Mateus Babi.
Babi, who scored that goal at the end of the first half, hasn't or didn't really make much of an impact in the second. This would be real problems for Botafogo if they go down here. Atletico Paranaense, I'm sure they're looking on. Their team, their fans could be heading back into the bottom 4 if Red Bull hang on here.
And Fabrício Bruno, the final substitution for Red Bull Bragantino, the center back, in for Claudinho. So now 3 center backs for Red Bull Bragantino to try to hold this result.
Well, that's what you call a defensive move from Mauricio Barbieri. The player's just scored the penalty. He goes off, replaced by a defender. It is safety first from him. Reverse ball from Honda. Hasn't really had much of an impact in this match so far. Kevin gave it away. Avinho followed suit, straight to Honda. That was a bit slack. To Wellison. And Cavalieri forced to thump it downfield. Could be in for late drama here in the Nilton Santos in Rio de Janeiro. Goals have come late in this contest. And then the man down. Final minute of normal time, but we're expecting a big chunk of additional time here. Seven or 8 minutes, possibly the minimum. Not a white shirt in sight for Clayton. Can Botafogo pull something out of the bag? Will Red Bull be able to hang on into stoppage time?
So Botafogo, match week 22, they'll face Fortaleza at home, and then they'll face 4 straight title contenders. Atlético Mineiro away from home, Flamengo in Maracanã, São Paulo away from home, and Internacional also away from home. So such a tough stretch for them. They need, and they're already on the relegation zone with this result.
A very tough run, but perhaps a good idea to be able to get those games out of the way for the final stretch of the season. Still waiting for confirmation. Oh, there you go, 9 minutes. No surprises really, but it is excessive, isn't it? 9 minutes to be added on. 1 minute has gone already. Botafogo and Red Bull scoring late in the first half. Are we in for a repeat performance? Arthur really just ran into Zé Wellison. Got the benefit of the doubt. A few expletives from Victor Luiz. Red Bull will take seconds off the clock whenever they can. And they have moved up some of their bigger players.
What about the impact of Pedro Raul in the game? Still haven't mentioned his name.
I think a couple of layoffs very early on, and Cavalieri electing to fist it away back into the danger zone. To Luiz's header. Hopeful punt downfield. No chance for anyone in a black and white shirt who was a regular starter earlier on. And those seconds are ticking away. That. This time the ball goes in favour of Botafogo. Honda was closed down there quickly. Got it out to Kevin. Foot race on the far side. Red Bull digging in here, keeping Botafogo at bay. Still 6 minutes to go. Gida with a very long throw. And maybe hit and hope now for Botafogo, wanting to get that ball into the danger area. Nicely intercepted. Can Honda produce something? Well, he gave it away. And Kevin, keen to get on with things. Anisha read it well. Still 5 more minutes to come here in the Nilton Santos. Should Botafogo go down, the referee will be surrounded by black and white shirts. This is Honda slipping it forward. That's nicely cut out. Botafogo, though, had themselves a corner. Kalu on the far side, taken quickly. Botafogo, Honda. This is Kalu. Chance here for Botafogo. Clayton with a very good stop.
The quick corner. Nice pass by Honda to Kalu. He's trying to score his second goal for Botafogo. The veteran Kalu, 35 years old. Big time save by Clayton.
It went for glory, but the black and white shirts were queuing up down the centre. Tour, acrobatic from the number 7, only as far as Victor Luiz. Botafogo trying to turn the screw. See Wellison closed down by Otto, got his cross away, miss-hit shot. The referee just waited for the advantage, which didn't come. Looking like a bad day at the office for the new men in charge of Botafogo. Still, though, more than 3 minutes to go here. A bit too aggressive from Elinho on Kevin, who was then stopped from taking the free kick quickly. The referee let it go.
But a nice debut for Elinho. Had some nice plays for Red Bull Bragantino, including the play that resulted in the penalty. He went in for Coelho and changed the game.
Can Botafogo snatch a point here? Head-to-head contest in the relegation zone against Red Bull Bragantino, who will climb out of the bottom 4 if they can hang on here for another 2 minutes or so. Atletico Paranense will find themselves back in the bottom 4. And players trying to get the referee's attention. Honda with a nice football, flicks it forward, and Clayton, did he bring his player down? The referee, shake of the wrist. And Botafogo now will want their own penalty. Well, from this angle, that is going to be an interesting call here. Quick thinking from Honda.
Once again, that combination, Honda and Kalu. Once again, the VAR is going to check that play. And even though Clayton tried to push his arms back, he ended up touching Kalu. I think that's a penalty.
Clayton did not make contact with the ball. Whether or not Kalu made sure the keeper would make contact is a different thing. Well, Clayton and Red Bull get away with that one. Final 30 seconds or so. Are we in for more late drama? Cleared by Red Bull. Artur will get there. Can he keep possession? Cuts inside. And a dreadful ball forward. Final chance then for Botafogo if they can work this ball down the pitch. Victor Luis. Botafogo dallying here. Need to pump it forward. And they can't do so. The 9 minutes have come and gone, and a referee, bang on cue, reaches for his whistle. A late drama, late penalty appeal turned down. Botafogo crash.